Like I achieved a lot in my life. All the things that I wanted, I just run, dude. I run. And it comes from trauma, most likely. I just run. I'm obsessed, you know. I'm like a pit bull. Like I bite and I just do not let go. This was with women. This was with business. This is with sports. This is with every area in my life. And I found myself at certain times at a very deep, deep, dark void where I achieved the thing that I've been hunting for a year. And I achieve it. I'm like, yes, fuck yeah. And then literally 1 minute, I'm like, fuck, I still feel empty. I've had that point a couple of times in my life, you know, where I just keep running into the same void, the same emptiness. And at a certain point, I tried so many things to fix that. I tried ayahuasca. I tried therapy. I tried money. I tried women. I tried exercising. I tried meditation. I tried all of these things. And they always brought me a little bit closer, but they never fixed it. Right. So now I'm at a point where I think maybe I need God. Maybe there is someone that can take care of me in that way. Because obviously I can't do it. I've been trying it my whole life and it didn't work. So that's when I started to be like talking to him, you know, and I'm not going to church. I've been reading a little bit of the Bible, but it's I don't understand it. It's too difficult. Like I don't get it. I don't know how to read it. I really don't. So, but I have been talking, you know, and to answer your question, yeah, I do believe. I do believe, and I think this is the first time I'm saying it out loud that I believe. But yeah, yeah, I do. All right, you're making me a little bit emotional, guys. Did you ever see this? Do you ever just buy food? You don't know what it is, you just buy it? I do. Let's do a little bit of a taste test here. If you know what this is, let me know, all right? Because I have absolutely no idea. Look at this. It's like an egg. Mm. 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 It's pretty good. Honestly, it's not bad. By the way, Leo Drippy, you mind sharing your perspective? I'm open to it. If you're open to it, you can jump on the live and share your perspective. Let's talk about that for a bit. If you're fine with that, let me know. So, guys, any suggestions, topics you want me to talk about, things that you want to ask me, or anything at all good, all fine. Um, all right, let's do it, brother. Hey, I thought I accepted you. What happened? Can you do that again? Wait, I'll send you an invite. Oh, you joined. Yo,
Hello,
what's up,
can you
bro?
hear me? What's up, bro? All right, so where I'm at like a staircase because I'm like outside in the nighttime. Because where I'm at Connecticut. So
Got you, bro.
and
Got you, bro.
and other people, I don't know. Like, I wonder how much we could talk about because everybody was asleep where I'm at. So I just wonder how much people would join this live just to see like who am I on call or whatever with. You
Yeah.
know? So yeah. But in terms of believing in God, it actually makes me feel better that I'm following your content and learning how to, put myself more out there. And the fact that you believe in God, that it's like, okay. So it's like, do you think that goes hand in hand? Or not really? It doesn't go hand in hand.
What do you mean exactly? Like God and
Like,
approaching?
like believing in God, and also like approaching and
Yeah.
shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
do you think that helps it? Do you think that doesn't help it? Do you think that when you started believing in more, they started approaching you more or less? How did that go?
Good question,
I
dude.
wanted more. That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah, good question. You know, I do believe God wants you to be happy, right? That's what He wants. He wants you to be happy, and
Yeah.
He wants you to be the best version of yourself that you can ever become. If God put a desire in you to develop yourself and talk to women and explore that, then I feel that that's your duty to explore that, right? So
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, it's difficult to combine those two because, yeah, okay, you believe in God and you're fucking around. What's that? I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, sure, it's fun. It feels good. It's fun, but at the same time, I do feel like God wouldn't judge me for it, right? He wouldn't have shaped me this way if He didn't want me to live out my purpose. And you know what? Maybe in 2, 3 years, I'm gonna find out like, yo, this sucks. I don't want to fuck around. I want to find one girl.
Yeah, I think the I'm glad you pointed that out because it's like, do you ever heard of like some people it becomes a problem and then when it's a problem then it's an actual problem? Like I don't really know how to exist. It's not really an black hole, but it's like that's what I think. Like some people like me, I want to start approaching. I want to have like, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn from your channel and stuff like that. I haven't finished the video exactly yet because I have been hanging out with my mom. I've been dog sitting my sister's dog.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean? So there's a lot of things that I've been busy with. But I have tried approaching here and there. It's just very difficult to like. First of all, I something tells me that. Because I do have low confidence and low self-esteem. Can women sense that off the first words, off the first walk?
Yeah.
Because how do they sense that? How do they know these things? Because we don't look, as men, let's say if a woman approaches us, we're looking at how beautiful she is. And the fact that she's even approaching us.
Yeah.
What are they looking for?
Good question, dude.
Like,
you're asking good questions, I'm telling you. So we men are way more visual, right?
Yes.
And as you get more experience, you're going to reach a point where it starts with the visual, but you can genuinely get turned off by energy. So, yeah.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. When you're like, wow, you're like so hot.
That you could be friends with, and there's people that are like, okay, you could be something else with, like.
Yeah.
I've discovered that much.
So for like we were way more like a light switch. We see a girl, she's hot, we're like, yo, I'm ready. If you want it, I'm down. I want to do it. Women, they're way more like a volume knob because the big difference is also evolutionarily. Like our duty is to impregnate as many women as possible. Evolutionarily, like we want to procreate, right?
Yeah.
They want to get the DNA from the best possible mate. So what's going to happen? How do we look for a good mate? If she's hot, because that's what we look for. If she's hot, if she has big tits, big ass, we're like, nice. She's fertile.
Yes.
Let me have sex with her. Let me impregnate her. That's our goal. For them, though, they want like a good man with good genes so that her child is going to survive. So they don't look at looks that much because in the old age, when we were just fucking surviving, do you think it would be very helpful if you're a pretty boy? No. A fucking saber-toothed tiger doesn't give a fuck.
Those would not help at all.
Yeah, dude, like a saber-toothed tiger doesn't give a fuck about if you're pretty or not. It will fucking destroy you, all right?
Yeah.
So if we think about that together, what do you think then that women would look for in these times? Like what kind of qualities would they look for?
See, they will probably look for somebody stronger. They will probably look for somebody in these times, someone with more money, more connections, more access.
Exactly. Basically,
those things of itself not everybody has. So what is like a bare minimum that they would look for? I guess somebody.
Good question. What they are eventually looking for, because you hear this a lot. Women don't fall in love with who you are; they fall in love with potential. This is true. Like you can.
That's what they fall in love with, potential. They don't really. So you could be a good man, but if you don't have all these things, you could be done for. Even if you're.
In the end, what they look for is they look for a man with resourcefulness. Doesn't mean that you have to have resources. Dude, I fucked the hottest girls having no money at all in my student house. Like I would just pull them to my student house and fuck them in my bunk bed. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What they look for in these times, for a man who's a leader, who's confident, resourceful, if something happens, a man who's decisive, who's like, babe, come here, we need to get the fuck out of here. Let me protect you, right? So the thing is, now in what we look for is just hotness. We're like, she's hot, that's nice, because then she's gonna have a very good chance of if she gives me a baby, then the baby, that's good for us, right?
Yes.
What she is looking for is she's looking for a strong, dominant leader that's resourceful, that's smart, that's intelligent, that can protect, and that she wants to make sure that her children are going to be fucking legends. She doesn't think about this consciously, obviously, but biologically, that's what they look for.
Even if it's for the night, even if it's for like they're not even thinking about the actual future, like they're just something. Even yes, most of them are, but some of them like. Do they already think about the future? Because I know all of them realistically are thinking about maybe just one night. Like you said, you've done it in the students' loan. So like,
yeah,
are they like? Is it like us? Like, oh, they're hot, so it's like that's just their DNA. So they're just looking for those resourceful things.
Good question. Yeah, and there's a thing, like this is a very deep biological urge. It's not something they think about, right? It's not
I
that.
remember you said that in the video. I remember you said something like that in the video.
Yeah.
Where it's like a biological urge, just like how we look for maybe a woman with more curves or maybe with a bigger chest, you know, and like that shows more fertility, more or less.
Yeah. So to come back to your question, this is not something they consciously think about. This is all subconscious. They just get triggered in specific ways. Like I said, they're a volume knob, right? We're a light switch. We see her, big tits, nice, I want to fuck. They, however, they see us and they're like, okay, he has good posture. And this is subconscious, right? He has good posture. He's controlled, calm. He moves in a certain way. He seems confident. All right, I'm kind of open to it. Then you approach. She's like, I like his voice. He's projecting his voice really well. Wow, interesting man. And then you show some emotional intelligence. Like, okay, he's actually emotionally intelligent. That means he can take good care of me. Interesting. And it's all these little bits. And this is all subconscious. She's not doing this consciously. All these little bits that are going to pull up the volume knob. They pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. So where we just look for looks, they want to see the whole package. They just want to know that you're a fucking G. Doesn't mean you have to be banging your chest, though. It means you need to be authentic, and it means that you need to be yourself and be okay with who it is that you are. Does that make sense to you?
Be okay. So the big gist of what I understood is you have to be okay with who you are, and that's
definitely
what they look for.
Yeah, because
that's the biggest understanding, pretty much. Right?
Yeah, because think about Justin Bieber. Like Justin Bieber, dude, is he the big alpha guy? No, he's like a kid who's singing, but he is who he is. He doesn't give a fuck. That's who I am. He's super authentic, and he's famous, obviously. But you get the point.
Nah, I mean, girls do like that he was pretty, I guess. But if they saw him in the streets, they probably would just think something differently.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like if he wasn't famous and if he didn't have all that.
Yeah. Does that help?
But it does help, but that also gives me an answer of maybe why is it that I get this, like why it's harder for me to approach, why else? Because it's hard for me to accept who I am as a person because I don't really have that much. Well, I have a lot of like qualities that are good, you know, and I'm not really the oldest person, you know. I'm on the younger side.
Yeah.
So it's like there's still things I have a lot to learn about.
Yeah, and I remember you started this question with you have low self-esteem, and you asked if women feel that, right?
I think that's what I'm thinking because I don't think I'm an ugly person. Right now, I may not look that presentable, but it's also nighttime. I'm gonna do my hair tomorrow, you know, because I have dreadlocks. So I have starter locks. I'm still in the quote unquote baby phase.
Yeah,
we'll call it.
Yeah. So to come back to the point. So
my point is, I don't think I'm an ugly person, you know. And I'm on the taller side. I'm 6'1", so it's not really that. But still, you might see I might see the overweight person get the girl that I just asked. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't happen, but that's an example.
Yeah.
Of like how it could be like that, or maybe the guy that doesn't look as presentable as me per se. You would ask like, well, how come he's getting them and I'm not?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what I mean? Certain scenarios are like that. Or the shorter dude. I don't want to shame short people.
No.
Because they might look better or something, but girls do say they want a taller guy.
The thing is, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the thing is, they do. Looks matter, height matters, money matters, sure. But the thing that matters the most is really the way you present yourself, your communication, and those two things are a result of who you are as a man. So
communication is okay. I
if
can communicate.
dude, it could be way better. And I don't say this to be a dick, but it could be way better because the way you're talking, like it's.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact it could be way better.
Dude, there's so much more to that. Like the communication, sure, it's okay. Like I can understand you, obviously, right? But
Yeah, but
communicating is more than just giving information. Communicating is really about getting people to go suck them in your reality, move them, persuade them, influence them, make them laugh, make them giggle, and then take the lead and lead them somewhere. Like it's way more than just exchanging information.
I need to work on that. I do need to work on those things, and I can understand. I do need to work on those things.
And the thing is, you a lot of times people they go about the wrong. They're like, okay, I'm gonna work on my communication, so I'm gonna speak louder, and yeah, that works. You know, like I'm gonna speak louder.
No,
yeah.
I didn't speak lower.
No, louder. I said louder.
Since I was a kid.
I said louder.
I talk loud already.
Yeah. So I'm making a point here. So the thing is, a lot of people they think, okay, so as an example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speak louder because that's gonna work. It doesn't work that way. It does, but merely it works the other way around. Like the way you communicate is a direct result of who you are on the inside, what development that you do, how strong is your winner effect. If you feel like the fucking shit, you know, you're just having a blast, talking to everyone, have an amazing night, and you're just gonna approach someone, automatically you're gonna be engaging. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. It kind of does make sense.
In kind of like, where does it not make sense for you?
In the beginning part, like the first part. Wait. So you say it's kind of, so what I'm understanding is it has to be like a mood, like you kind of have to set the tone, type of thing, right? Is this what you're saying? Set the tone.
The thing is, in general, like what you want to do, it's very very simple. You just want to take a shit ton of action and continuously confirm yourself positively. So every time when you take action, what you're going to do is you're going to tell yourself, fuck yeah, dude. Yes. The more you do that, the more you're going to create a winner effect. When you're in this winner effect, there's nothing you have to do. Everything is going to happen for you. Things come to you. People react positively because they can sense this off you. This guy is winning. That's literally all you need to do. You don't need to obsess about how loud to speak or not loud to speak or how to do this and that. You don't need to do it because it's just in your head. You want to get out of your head. You want to take action the whole time and create this winner effect.
Now that makes sense. I understand it.
Yeah.
Completely. So in order to do that, I pretty much would have to, because I would have to, like, you know, wouldn't I have to work on myself a little bit for that? Like get my, you know, do more things that go outside more. I don't know.
What do you mean?
More hobbies and stuff, like join the gym or something, like with all those things, like coming. Like, would I have to do that?
You're asking me before I make an approach, should I first hit the gym?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think you should?
Oh, I don't know. I just think it would help.
In what way?
No, not hit the. Maybe in a confident way, like, oh, I did something, and it would. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, you should hit the gym, get hobbies, get a life, whatever. But don't use it as an excuse to not approach. You can approach right now. Like you're ready. You don't need to be someone. You don't need to, because this is a trap a lot of people fall into. Oh, first I need to hit the gym. Okay, now I have the good body. Okay, now I need the money. And then before you know it, you're fucking 30 and you still didn't do an approach. Where if you just started approaching when you're 18, no one expects you to have money. No one expects you to have a good body because you're 18, right? If you just start approaching, you can already get experience.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Thank you. All right, bro. You're welcome, man. If anything is up, just DM me.
You've actually given me a lot of like insight and a lot of answers from like maybe think like I just have to take action, pretty much.
Pretty
Can I
much.
take way more. So even if they say more, even if they say no, just move on to the next person. It's really as simple as that. And then with my approach, actually be more confident. Like, it's just
You watched the training, right, that I sent you?
I watched like I was on like the that one because I'm like, okay.
What was
So I
that?
can write it down.
We lost you for a
What?
bit. Your connection cut off. What did you say?
I said I was on step. I was in step 3, but it was already like 4 in the morning, so I kind
Got
of
it,
like
bro.
went to sleep.
I got you, man. Okay, just all you need to do is check out that training and do exactly what I tell you there. That's all you need to focus on for now. The rest is all thought, thought, thought. It's not going to help you. All right, bro?
All right, thank you.
Of course, dude. Of
And I
course,
watched
man.
some of your videos too. You should probably try to like post what you said about God, like, and approach a woman to what you told me today. I know it's on live, but you should probably mention those things.
Maybe. I think in order for me to do that, I need to be more confident about it. I don't want to talk shit. For example, I don't know enough about God to be preaching about God, right? So
Oh yeah, that is true. Not everybody's as open. Like I would think of myself as an open-minded person, kind of. Like I can see a perspective, and also since I asked that question. But some people would, I think that would, okay, that does make sense because
yeah,
that's a very heavy topic.
yeah, exactly. But maybe I could frame it in a certain way. I'll think about it. All right, bro.
Okay.
Good to have you on.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Good to thank you for talking with me.
Of course, dude. I'm here for you, man.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Okay, party people. So we've been live for 20 minutes. I'll do 10 minutes more and then I'm gonna hop off. I'm creating some very, very valuable content for you. So you can expect very deep content the next week. I'm going to make a lot of more YouTube videos because I realized I don't want to do stupid content anymore. It's fun and it gets clicks and views, but I don't want to do it anymore. So sure, I'll do it every now and then, but I'm more going to focus on actual in-depth content where I just go deep, and I want to really focus on people who have the attention span to be sitting for 20, 30 minutes and actually listen to what I'm saying, take notes, go out and approach. Because the people that like the video, like CIA seduction strategy, these people, you can't help. Like 95% of them, you can't help because they're just not going to do the things that they need to do. They don't have the attention span. They just cannot do it. That's why I've decided that I'm going to focus a lot more on in-depth long-form content. So check out my YouTube. In my YouTube, I have videos 20 minutes, 30 minutes where I'm just riffing and going on a rant. And they are a lot of them I'm just ranting like this life, but a lot of them are very, very structured. I really thought it out. Okay, what's the goal I want to achieve for you? How am I going to do it? And then a step-by-step plan on how to do it. It's fucking sick, dude. So if you enjoy my content, check out my YouTube. My YouTube is so much more in depth than the Instagram shorts and all that shit. This is fun for me because I get to connect with you guys. I enjoy it. It's good for me. I have people hopping on the live, asking me questions. It's genuinely fun. Like I love this shit. But my YouTubes are very much more structured, and it's really like I'm gonna take you from here to there in one single video. All you need to do is train your attention span and be with me for 20, 30 minutes. That's it. If you can do that, I can change your life. So, guys, any questions from your end? If there are no questions, I am going to hop off and get back to work. So I'll give you 1 minute to think of a question. All right, guys, see you later. Bye bye, YouTube people.